Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make oven baked salmon parcels with dill and lemon and greens on the side. This is a super quick and easy dish to make, especially when you don't feel like eating a huge meal. So let's get started. So we are going to get our piece of baking paper ready and put on the bench. Find the best way for your salmon to lie so that you can easily wrap it into a parcel afterwards. Okay, so we are going to start by sprinkling a little bit of fine Himalayan salt over our salmon. I like the Himalayan salt because it's still got the minerals left in it. Bit of cracked black pepper. That one's an organic one. I actually think I got that one from Aldi and it's really good. Starting with our herbs, I love dill when I have fish. It just gives that nice little, almost like a licorice sort of flavour to it, and I absolutely love it. So you're just going to take a few little sprigs and place over your fish. Just spread them around a little bit. Time to put our fish to the side, and we are going to start getting our chopping board out and our lemon ready. So I like to cut just a few slices, just so I got enough to cover my fish. Now, obviously, if you can see there, don't do what I did and leave the sticker on the lemon. So we're going to start placing this on top of our fish. So bring your fish down and just sort of lay them up. You don't have to sort of overlap too much, just enough to fit just the size of the fish. And it is time to start making our parcel. So try to figure out the best way to wrap this. So I fold in the ends first and loosely just over the top, just start wrapping, folding it down a little bit, just so it's making a little parcel. And what you can do, just fold the ends down. Now if you find that you don't have any ends that you can fold in, you can use a little paper clip and that will hold your parcel together while it's in the oven. I use the fan forced on my oven and I set it to about 200 degrees Celsius. I will find out what that is in Fahrenheit and I will add it on. If you're using a conventional oven, I would probably increase it up to about 215 degrees, I think, just to make sure that it cooks properly. Alright, so you want to place your parcel in the middle of your oven. And set your timer. This doesn't take very long at all. Salmon is very quick to cook. So you're going to set your timer for 4 minutes to start with, and you can go up to 6. So you might, when you check it later, you could always increase it by a couple of more minutes if your fish needs more time. Okay, it's time to start with our greens. I have a pan sitting on the oven and it is covered in some ghee. I'm just going to give these nice little broccolinis just a quick toss, just to sort of heat them up a little bit. I like them nice and crunchy. I find it just retains the flavour more and also retains a lot of the nutrients if they're not soggy and overcooked. You can also add a little bit of salt and pepper to this as well if you want to. When the broccolini is cooked to your liking, just use a pair of tongs and bring them over onto your plate. And by that time, it is pretty much time to get your fish out. Alright, let's see if this one's done. So we're going to bring it out. And we are going to put it onto our plate. I'm going to Just double check it, make sure that it's properly cooked. So have a look underneath your lemon. You want your salmon to be slightly translucent. You don't want to overcook it and you don't want to undercook it. This looks pretty good. So I'm just going to remove the baking paper. And let's see, just going to have a final little check, just making sure that it's all going to be properly cooked. So let's just have a look in there and just checking with the in between the layers and the thicker part. Perfect. Time to eat. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.